DJs after turning a knob slightly to the right. Me, an American who uses the metric system. You're so weird, dude. When you wake up from an amazing dream and immediately forget the plot. Normal people. Cloth gowns only. Me, a dyslexic. My parents in their 30s. Having a baby was a mistake. Getting married was a mistake. We can't find a job for the lack of proper experience and college degree because of bad life decisions. Also being too young to commit to anything. Me in my 30s. Visualizing in the mirror the man I want to become. Me hiding from all the guests that come to my house so that I don't have to interact with them. Math question. Paul has 76 apples, but at what cost? Employee, you know how women always want more pockets. Boss, we make notebooks. Employee, just hear me out. Character is Japanese, cast a white actor. Netflix is Seth Note, Fist of the North Star. Character is Germanic, cast a Japanese actor. Attack on Titan, Full Metal Alchemist. The Dark Knight's Joker is an ex-CIA agent, can manipulate the media, can easily source petrol, weapons, and goons. Destabilized Gotham systematically, no record of him on file, wiped clean by the feds, knows interrogation techniques, outsmarted Batman, organized crime, the police force. Bro got tired of destabilizing other countries and gave America a taste of its own medicine. GG. GF. Easy. Me, my mom. A cool rock I found. You're on the final episode of a great show. The characters visit a location that was seen in the first episode. The characters talk about the memories they shared together, recapping various moments from the show. A sad remix of the show's theme song starts playing. Teacher or professor learning slangs from the internet, like the see, touch grass and etc. just to connect with the class students. Noted. YouTubers after hitting 5 million subscribers. Accusations, music career. ChatGPT 4. ChatGPT 3.5. Bro just got rejected and body slammed. The Flash reportedly becomes the biggest box office flop in superhero movie history. The people who made Morbius. When you realize watching cat videos has become old, and the same thing will probably happen to memes too. Levels of origami. Daft Punk fans when the song says around the world 147 times. Me, I will not use all my money for food. The next day. Flying through the open window. Bashing into the glass for the 86th time. Rather have a 500k honeymoon than a 500k wedding. Rather have 500k. Marvel screenwriters trying to incorporate the other 90 Marvel films and series being released at the same time while tying into the previous films and set up the next phase. Me when I was a kid getting high grades. Me now failing life. 8-year-old me after using Inspect on Google. You know I'm something of a hacker myself. Millennials every day. I want to lie. Millennials when a virus hits. Every masterpiece has its cheap copy. Please normalize letting people eat their lunch alone if they want and decompressing for 30 minutes without the pressure of being considered antisocial in the workplace. My summer routine every day in a nutshell. Wake up, eat again, sunbathe while eating, TV and snacks, eat some more. Hi, sorry for the late notice, but I cannot find the specific clothes I imagined myself attending this event in and thus can no longer make it. Many thanks. Cakes have toppings, pies have fillings. Therefore an A should be called a pie, not a cake. Your Japanese is very good. Did you study it somewhere? Why yes, I learned a lot from anime and manga from Japan. I did. Police cops, you know what's not cool, Bobby? People who record us. Okay, K. Potassium, 0K, minus 273.15 degrees Celsius. When your breathing suddenly becomes manual and you're waiting for it to become automatic again. Other country's secret service. My country's secret service. 8-year-old nephew excited to see me. Me having lost all hope and joy. Sorry for over-explaining myself, I got yelled at a lot as a child. Quality time in nature, insects. POV, Europe doesn't have AC so you have to compensate. Me, I really need some more hours at work this month, I'm broke. Boss, who wants to leave early today? Me. Map, how do I evade taxation? Make friends in your classes, can you make it full screen? I got you, thank you. Japanese classes in anime versus Japanese class in real life. Me, babe, out of my purse, can you bring me my husband brings entire purse. You drink a cold glass of water after returning from the hell outside. When you didn't lie in your sleep from alcohol poisoning and have to drag your hungover A to work. The illusion of free choice, a peaceful farming game, an action-packed FPS game, fishing. Just a polite tall Dutch guy at a concert. I should get this shirt too. I'm not tall, I'm just generally disappointing to people. Psychopaths, serial killers, MFs who don't hold their D when my body, you need 9 hours of sleep. Me, 3, take it or leave. My gaining consciousness at 4 years old and realizing I exist. I just overheard this guy at a coffee shop talking about his librarian girlfriend, and he said it's really hard to get into arguments with her because she cites her sources. What's your most controversial NBA take? The shoes don't have to be so squeaky, they make them like that on purpose. My dad waiting for New Year to say see you next year just before 12. I would sell my soul to watch an hour montage of me and my buddy's funniest moments. You wanna come to the food truck festival? It's in a parking lot with no shade or place to sit. Yeah, and the lines are going to be ridiculous. Yep, it's going to be much worse food than your average restaurant. And the prices, way too high. Should be fun. Do you ever zone out but you're aware that you're zoned out but you're too lazy to zone back in? Me praying to God to help me pass exams because it's too late to study. What gives people feelings of power, money, status? Hitting the X in mobile game ads first try. When someone with multiple kids calls me selfish for not having children, ask them why they brought more people into this world and they will start their sentence with I wanted. My dad telling me off for my attitude, me having inherited his attitude. Your f***s are nothing to be ashamed about, unless your f*** is being humiliated, then you should be very ashamed, you nasty little p***. Comic book fans, Gotham City, Marvel NYC. POV, you got a call in sick because your boys decided to drink on a Sunday. I remember I once heard the phrase beat your when I was 12 and heard it felt good, so when I was alone I punched my as hard as I could, then cried for an hour and threw up on the floor.
Spare change, ma'am.